Okay guys, welcome to our channel Juan Gohit. Our email is surigao2019@gmail.com. Don't forget it. Try to write it down because you're gonna send your answers to our questions. Especially this final period is coming up so close, and you have to send all your answered sheets of paper right to my email address. Okay, so our today's topic for the finals, this is our last topic. It's about the elements of dance. How many elements of dances you know? So let us define first what is dance. Dance is the way of knowing and communicating. Your dance move can communicate. Your body is the vehicle. The movement is the medium. Your body movement is the medium when you communicate through your dance steps to the audience. Dance, as with all the arts, has its own language. We need to learn this language in order to fully understand and appreciate the world of dance. So how many dance you know? Try to think. Do you know how to dance? Are you dancing with one foot, your left foot or right foot? Try to think about it. Well, dance is a very ancient form of art. During the old days, people already dances. It is used in ritual and even in religious rites. The language of dance has elements. The elements of dance are time, space, and force. Choreographic forms, theme and variation, rondo, and narrative. Now let's talk about elements of the dance. Number one element is time. In relationship with one movement or part of a movement to another includes pulse, speed or tempo, duration, rhythm, and phrases. So just read all of these sentences here. All these elements of time, the pulse, tempo, duration, rhythm, syncopation, phrasing, and accent. What are these words all about? So I don't have to read this all for you. You read it yourself silently and try to understand every line, every sentence, and every slides in our videos, okay? So let's go on. Another element of dance is space. What is space in dance? It is the area of space occupied by the dancer's body. Includes directions, pathways, levels, and shapes. Direction which way dancers faces or moves. Example, forward, backward, sideways. Force is another element of dance. Refers to your energy used in dancing. Force has dynamics, flow, and weight. Dynamic, how a movement is done. Flow is the continuity of movement. And weight is the strength or lightness of your movement. Another element of dance is choreographic forms. Choreography is the art of arranging dances. Without choreography, your dance moves are not so good to look at. Choreography includes theme. In choreography, there must be a theme, a rondo, a narrative, and variation. What is a theme in choreography? It is the basic idea of the play, which the author dramatizes through the conflict of characters. Rondo, a dance structure with 3 or more themes, where one theme is repeated. The narrative is somewhat like a story about the dance. Styles and characteristics of dances. There are modern, classic dances. Ballet is one example of classic form of dance growing out from the French nobility. Its root is court dances. It is known for its standardized dance movements, specialized leap and left, French terminology to describe its standardized movement, pointes yeux for women, and slippers for men. That is ballet dance. Styles of dances. It includes the tap dance. The tap dance is a percussive dance form in which dancers produce sounds, just like a drum. A drum is a percussion, and the shoe here, the tap shoe, is the medium to produce tap or percussive dance form. Tap dance is an American dance form which concentrates on the footwork and rhythm, has roots in African, Irish, and English clogging traditions. Another styles of dance is jazz. Jazz American music marked by lively rhythm with unusual accent and often including melodies made up by musicians as they play. Its roots are social dances and early musical theater dance. Known for stylized movement, accent in hands. Another styles of dances. The modern dance is a form of dance developed by dancers interested in breaking from ballet tradition and expressing a more liberating form of movement. That's why it is called modern style or modern dance. It is known for freedom of movement, usually barefoot, costume-related improvisation used in the development of choreography. Well, thank you for being with me for past minutes, and hang on for our next topic, the elements of music. Okay, in a very short while, I'll be back. Okay guys, welcome back again to my channel, and this time this is the continuation of our topics in finals. This is the second topic for your final. It is included in our coverage, the elements of music. Okay, what are those elements in music, you know? Think about it for a second. Okay, here we go with our elements of music. There are about 5 elements in music. These are the melody. A melody is a coherent succession of a single pitches. Melodies are linear. Pitches or tones are heard in relation to each other. Distances between pitches called intervals. Melody, not to confuse with the name of your girlfriend. Melodies can be divided into phrases. Phrases are independent units within the larger melodic structure. The end of a phrase is called cadence. Just like in our ROTC time, there is a cadence. Rhythm. What is rhythm? Deals with musical movement through time because you are dealing with music. In dance, there's also an element like rhythm, but in music, rhythm is a musical movement through time. The basic rhythmic pulse of music is the beat. Beats can be accented or made stronger than other beats. Beats can be grouped into patterns called meters. Metrical patterns, what are these? Most music in 2 or 3 or 4 beat patterns. Duple meter, triple meter, and quadruple meter. In written music, these group patterns are called measures. The first beat in its measure, the downbeat, is the strongest, most accented. Harmony. Not to confuse with the artificial harmony in YouTube. Harmony in music means harmonizing all the tones. Harmony refers to the simultaneous sounding of pitches or tones. Harmony is vertical, a stack of pitches. 3 or more tones sounding together make a chord. Most common chord in Western music is a triad. Triads are based in major and minor scales. What are a scale, by the way? It's a collection of pitches arranged in ascending or descending order. Major and minor scales divide the octave into 7 pitches in recognizable pattern. An octave is created by 2 pitches with a 2:1 frequency ratio. Triads are built using alternating scale degrees 1 to 3 to 5, 2 to 4, 6, 3, 5, 7, etc. More harmonic terms. The first degree or pitch of a scale is the tonic and is more important than the others. The principle of organizing music around the tonic is called tonality or the tonal music. Melodies and harmonies that are limited to the tones of a particular scale are diatonic, while melodies and harmonies that are not limited to the tones of a particular scale are chromatic. Okay, so what do you understand about chromatic? More harmonic terms. Harmonic progression built on principle of tension and resolution. Dissonance is a combination of tones that sounds discordant or unstable, provides tension. Consonance, combination of tones that sounds agreeable or stable. What is texture in music? Just hold on a second. Try to touch your face. Is there texture? It is smooth, rough, or rippled? Well, texture in music is very different because we cannot touch it. In music, texture refers to the way in which the melodic and harmonic elements of music are woven together, just like the basket. We will deal primarily with 4 textures: the monophony, polyphony, homorhythm. Don't be confused with homosexuals. Homorhythm, homophony, homophobic. Don't be confused with homophobia. Monophony literally means one voice. One voice refers to music with one part or one line. This is simplest music. Polyphony meaning so many voices refers to music with multiple parts of lines. Each line is an independent melody. Counterpoint is the system by which these independent lines fit together. That is polyphony. Okay? The homorhythm, meaning single, one, same rhythm, refers to music with multiple parts or lines that are rhythmically connected. Each line moves in the same rhythm, note to note. That is homorhythm. How about the homophony, or one voice, same voice, one voice, compatible voice? Refers to music with single melodic line to which the rest of the parts are subordinate, while polyphonic textures are built on counterpoint. Homophonic texture is built on harmony. Counterpoint, harmony, homophonic. Okay, that's homophony. Now, how about this one? Counterpoint. Music based on counterpoint is called contrapuntal, from Latin punctus, contrapunctus, point against point. Imitation is a contrapuntal technique that gives us unity to a composition. In imitation, a melodic idea is presented in one voice and then restated in the others. Very strict imitation is called canon. Okay, next is form. What is form in musical element? Form is a structure or design of music. It is the form. Imagine music with form. Three principles of form. And there are three principles of form. Number one is repetition. Is the return of musical ideas that we have already heard in a piece of music. Contrast is the introduction of new musical ideas into a piece of music. The interaction of similar or familiar and new stimulates our interest in the music. Variation is kind of repetition in which familiar music returns but with changes. Okay, there are basic formal structures in music. To analyze, number one, to analyze form, we divide a piece of music into sections labeled with a letter. Binary form, A to B, features two sections that are different. Contrast, no repetition. The building blocks of form. A melodic idea that serves as foundation for piece of music is a theme. Thematic development is manipulation, expansion, and exploration of theme. A melodic idea restated several times at different pitch levels forms a sequence. The short melodic rhythmic fragments that make up a theme are called motifs. Other formal elements in music. Call and response. Music features a soloist who is imitated by a chorus. Call and response music is also known as responsorial. A short musical pattern that is repeated continually is called an ostinato. Separate sections of a larger work are called movements, comparable to chapters. That's movements comparable to chapters. Now, that's the end of our presentation, guys. Hope you learned something from it. Okay, don't forget to read the questions on the later part of this video and send your answers to my email, surigao2019@gmail.com. Our YouTube channel is Juan Guhit. Okay, so I'll see you next week for my next video. That's gonna be our final exam on that video. Okay guys, be safe, God bless, stay home, and see you soon. Bye bye.